On pole, Yanis Balmanis, Timur Shigabutinov alongside him, Nikita Misjulia and Rasul Minikanov on row 2, Jano Ligur and Andrei Smetana on the back row. 3 Russian drivers. Misjulia, the guy in the orange Fabia, is currently 2nd in the championship. Zaki Menov, as Andrew Jordan said, was black flagged in the semi, so 0 points from his semi. Misjulia's already closed the gap down a bit. Can he do it any more away from the line? Decent start by Balmanis. Shigabutinov is moving in across behind him and around the outside. Okay, so great job, the 2-set promotion guys. Balmanis and Shigabutinov down towards the gravel section, but managed to block everybody else out.
Balmanis got a great start there. He's been the top qualifier this weekend. He won in Norway. Misjulia running really wide. I don't know if he got any help there or just like braked himself. I was going to say he was going to be a big threat to the set promotion Twingos because he's been super quick this weekend also.
Now also in this race is Smetana in the black Ford Fiesta. If you were watching last week from Sweden, you remember that Smetana came together with Zakimenov, and that was pretty much what happened again here, was that Zakimenov used everybody in front of him as a brake.
Yeah, Smetana's come off first both times, unfortunately, but at least he's through to the final. He's at the back at the minute, he's taken the joker lap, so hopefully he can get back up there. But Balmanis is now starting to drive away. He's really neat and tidy. I've been watching him in the heats and the semi-final. He drives it nice, neat and tidy. He doesn't put too much lock into the car, but gets the car nice and turned on the way in and then drives out really well. Look there, a little bit of handbrake to straighten up his exit.
So Balmanis, of course, Latvian driver. We'll be hoping to emulate Reinis Nitish in future. We're looking at some pictures of Liam Doran's car having been recovered, as you hear the Super 1600 cars rattling over the jump on the far side of the circuit. Balmanis currently leading, was 3rd in Portugal, he won in Norway and was 2nd in Finland, so he's quick.
Yeah, it's very quick. Shigabutinov actually coming back at him now. It'll be interesting when they cross the line, see what times they do. Yeah, he's taken 4/10 of a second out of Balmanis in the lead, so I would think his team is going to tell him to joker to get out of the traffic if Balmanis is holding him up a little bit and see if he can get the undercut when Balmanis takes his joker.
Well, that was actually Genet's car we were looking at on the low loader. Both of the Monster Energy cars out, and a lot of re-prep for them to do. Of course, the supercars, not the Super 1600 and the touring cars, but the World Championship supercars head to Canada on Tuesday. So anybody who has a bit of a shocker here has got to get the car re-prepped and on a boat inside about 24 hours. So we saw some of the teams jet washing cars off that hadn't made it through to the semi-finals as much as 3 hours ago. They're just trying to get every minute that they can. Andrew, what have you spotted?
Well, I wondered if Misjulia in the orange Skoda had taken the joker, but he hasn't. So he's going to struggle to stay in the top 3, I think, after his misdemeanor on the first lap. But Balmanis looks like it. Well, he has reacted. He's taken 4/10 out of Shigabutinov, so I would think his spotter has given him a little bit of a hurry up on the radio, told him to get his head down. Again, it's so close. These cars are identically matched. You know, they're both prepared by set promotion. Won the championship huge amount of times. Very well prepared. 1600 1.6 engine, revving to about 9,000. Big jump, you see the nosedive in there. There's hardly any weight in the back of these cars, so they're really easy to get on the front end into the big jump.
Balmanis and Shigabutinov continue to follow each other around. Minikanov goes to the joker lap around the outside now. You can see Misjulia on the inside. Where's Minikanov going to come out? So he comes out. Oh, he's dropped down a couple of places there. And of course, he'll now be waiting for those in front to hopefully take their joker and see him climb back up. One time around the joker lap in both the heats and in the semis and the finals.
Shigabutinov has just set the fastest lap of the race, so they're trading fastest laps all the time. Every lap they're taking it in turns. And I'd think Shigabutinov's going to take his joker, although he's dropped back quite a bit there, whether it was misgear or a bit of bad drive off there, a bit of wheel spin. But he's got nothing to lose. He might as well just take the joker now rather than following Balmanis through the joker on the last lap.
I suppose
Balmanis has got it. Shigabutinov, good call. I wonder if on the radio he'd planned to go there and reacted when he saw Balmanis taken.
I was going to say, how does this work? Obviously, they have their own spotters, separate spotters, although they're in the same team.
Yeah, they'll have had the plan and stuff, but each of them wants to win, each spotter will want to win, and yeah, they're teammates, but that kind of goes out the window a little bit, especially when it's a fair fight like that, and it will come down to who does the best lap and the best joker lap. It's definitely best just try and do it different to your teammates, because otherwise all you're going to do is follow in and finish behind them.
Track conditions really drying out now ahead of the supercar final. You see the Super 1600s are starting to kick up some dust. Oh, and there's smoke there as well. That's from the back of Ligur's car. I don't know if that's a rubbing tyre or if there's something wrong with it, but Ligur with smoke coming from the back of the car. Okay, here we go. So around the outside, back to the inside. Job done. Balmanis takes it from Shigabutinov, and in fact, he had quite a decent gap when they crossed the line in the end. Ligur, Minikanov, Misjulia and Smetana, how they finish. So managed to get a decent lap in, Andrew.
Yeah, he's obviously pushed like crazy on the lap he took the joke lap, because that sometimes, over you can see, really makes the difference. You know, it's so hard to judge because you're used to braking for your normal lap, and just to go that extra bit and brake and get your braking spot on for the joke lap is really tricky.
There's the result. Balmanis ahead of Shigabutinov, Liga, Minikanov, Misulia and Smetana.